Hello, I'm former Special Smith of the U.S. Army, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the ultimate timeline of 2024 that I'm trying to create. Now, check this out. This is also going to be a life lesson for me as well. For example, what I mean by that, if I cannot alter the timeline through these videos, or if the right person doesn't see these videos and doesn't help me alter the timeline of the election of 2024, where there is no Republican president, then guess what? I'm also going to be learning as well that once the angels of God say something, it's written in stone, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. And that also would also teach me as well that the prophecies in the scriptures, it's impossible to alter those as well, and everything's written in stone, and you might as well just sit back, relax, and just watch, because there's nothing that you can do to prevent the prophecies of the scriptures from coming to reality or not. Now, if I can alter the timeline of 2024 after the Homosapien superior extraterrestrial angels told me everything that was going to happen before it happened about Barack Obama winning the election by a landslide, having 2 terms, and now the Democrat president Hillary Clinton. She's not president yet, but she's the angel said there's going to be 2 black presidents. But now I am thinking that what they mean by 2 black presidents, since the black president is a Democrat, that there's going to be 2 Democrat presidents back to back. And if that's the truth, that means Hillary Clinton's going to have 2 terms, and then in 2024, the Republicans is going to have a nominee or somebody ultimate or outrageous or to just make sense, or who knows what the reason might happen why there would be a Republican president in 2024. Maybe it'd be another incident where Al Gore and George Bush Jr. got voted in by the Supreme Court to become president. Maybe another incident like that, maybe, and there's nothing I could do to begin with. And by the way, I believe that's the only way that Donald Trump is going to end up being president as well. He has to be so close to Hillary Clinton in a tie that the Republican Supreme Court is going to automatically vote him in as president, as they did to George Bush Jr. And then guess what, Donald Trump? That will be your what you was trying to say that the elections are rigged. Well, that will be definitely proof that the elections are rigged, and you'll be living walking proof of that. But anyway, so I'm just letting y'all know that I'll also be learning as well. So if you live in the USA and you want to see you'd like to see what an alternate timeline would look like, help make a 2024 presidency, Democrat presidency possible. No matter what the nominee of the Democrat president, just vote for him anyway. Because what's going to happen is that the same situations in the world are still going to happen, but there's going to be 2 timelines. It's going to be one timeline when there's a Republican president who would have made Republican decisions, and then there's going to be another timeline when there's a Democrat president who made Democrat decisions in those same situations that were going to occur anyway in the flow of time. But since I am communicating with the Homosapien extraterrestrial superior angels of that we're creating their image, the reason why we all look the same, reason why the Homo sapien superiors and the Homo sapien inferiors all look the same is because we all look like Yahweh. Yahweh is the original, and all of us are just prototypes of an original. Yahweh, the head of Elohim, the extraterrestrial who identifies himself as God. Now, hopefully people will be out there and won't think I'm insane or crazy, but just keep watching to prove that I'm not insane or crazy. Hillary Clinton's going to win. Now, if she win by a landslide, I believe she'll win, but that's just me personally saying I believe she's going to win by a landslide. But the angels did not give me any instruction that she was, or that the second Democrat president was going to win by a landslide or not. All they told me is that there's going to be a Democrat president. 2 black presidents back to back means 2 Democrat presidents back to back. I thought it was going to be Ben Carson, but Ben Carson didn't get nominee, and then it really looks like Donald Trump. I remember they said Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton used to be friends and stuff, so Donald Trump could be trying to set Hillary Clinton up to win. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like he's serious on trying to win. He's just trying to give her every um, route possible for her to win. It doesn't look like he's giving. It doesn't look like he's giving a good fight for the White House. So anyway, Hillary Clinton's going to win by. Is going to win. She's going to get 2 terms, and then in 2024 we're going to have no choice but to hand the White House over to the Republicans. And I'm hoping that this internet message will get to the right people that will help, who are curious to see if we can live in an alternate timeline. And that's get that 3rd Democrat president back in there back to back. Just not because we want to destroy the Republican Party, but just so we can just live in an alternate timeline. See, and it'll be forever written in time. And the only people that can correct it will be the extraterrestrial Homosapien superior Yahweh, the head of Elohim, the one who identifies himself as God because he exists in and out of time. So he'll have to go into his time machine or do his deja vu jumping and go back in the past and prevent this Democrat president in 2024 from winning just so the Republican president can win, and put the timeline back. But we won't know that's what he did. We would just be living out the reality of a 3rd Democrat president back to back. So come on, America, help me, the translator, the servant of the extraterrestrial Homo sapien superiors existing here on planet Earth, in front of you. But of course, I'm not a Homo sapien superior. I'm a Homo sapien inferior due to the fact that I grow old and die. But I'm communicating with the Homo sapien extraterrestrial superiors who made contact with me and teleported me out of my mom's house and revealed themselves to me and took my color vision away, and then after so long of communicating with them, then teleported me back into my mom's house as if I never left that section where I was standing at. So I'm the translator. This is 2016. I don't know the date, but hopefully you can see the date on behind me. This is live TV behind me. And CNN News is my favorite channel, by the way, under the Cartoon Network during Adult Swim hours. And I hope that this message gets to the right people and we can live in an alternate reality, an alternate timeline. I'm doing these videos now ahead of time so that people can see that everything I say is going to fall right into place. And then when people start seeing that, hey, everything that Smith said so far is true. So that's helping try to create an alternate timeline, an alternate reality, and see what the results of that timeline would be. And then I guess we will have to all pass away and go to the grave, and then Yahweh will reset, and then there will be a Republican president, and then the timeline will be corrected, maybe, or maybe it won't, because we'll be in the grave, we won't be able to see. But hopefully I'm one of the lucky ones that get teleported out of here like I already have, and I won't have to taste the grave. And I told them if they teleport me next time, make sure they do it in front of witnesses so people can testify about what they saw when I disappeared from the earth in front of people. And then everybody will invade YouTube and Facebook just to see my videos and see what all I was talking about, and maybe somebody smart will repeat the steps that I did and get to meet my Homo sapien inferior buddies, my Homo sapien superior buddies, the ones that exist outside of the atmosphere, who look at planet Earth from the outside of the atmosphere looking in, while me and all you Homo sapien inferiors of planet Earth look at the atmosphere from the inside of the planet looking out. And with that said, Smith out.